My name is Bob Bechtel. I am the Senior Director of Media Relations for the Chicago White Sox, and I have been in this position since 1994.
All right. So, first question, are hand injuries common for batting?
They are very common for hitters in batting when they get hit by a pitch from the pitcher. Specifically, it happens a lot on the top of the hand and also kind of in the wrist area.
Alrighty. Our reasoning for this project is that in baseball, a common up-to-bat injury is the hamate hook fractures that occur in the wrist. With our glove, materials and injury research, we have concluded that the nanocellulose material makes the main element of our safety glove more cushioned, which in the end makes it more safe and comfortable. These advancements to the materials takes the momentum of the force and decreases the impact as well as the collision to the hand. The most common injuries from getting your hand hit with a baseball are due to the improper protection of the wrist and back of the hand. With our new cushion added to those areas, the amounts of injuries will decrease based on our knowledge of the injury area. What you see on the screen right now is data that has been collected over this project. The first one is a video clip of the rubber bandits practicing with hitting. So what this shows us is every dot is a different frame of the ball moving, and we calculated this with the distance between the pitcher's mound and the plate, which was 60.5 meters, and from there we figured out the ball's acceleration and force as well as the momentum of the ball based on the calculations between that. And every dot on the video clip is a dot on the graph as well, and this shows us the velocity of the ball through different frames of the video, and it also shows the force of the pitches. In our science notebook, it told us momentum was a measure of mass in the motion. It is the product of mass and velocity. It told us that force was a push or pull changing the motion of an object. And it told us that collision is a situation in which two objects in close contact exchange energy and momentum. This corresponds with our project because this helps us realize that these forces work together on an object and that when the momentum of a ball is changed, so is the force, creating a lesser collision. And the nanocellulose used is what softens or slows the momentum's impact. Our evidence also stated what injuries are caused by getting hit, such as the hamate hook fracture, which is the most common injury to the wrist. This is just one of the test results of our prototype that we conducted during the 6th step of our science notebook. And as you can see, it says that the upgraded one, our prototype, was a lower pain level than the unupgraded one. For the first trial of this testing, we had it at 40 centimeters and dropped it on both gloves, and it was a 2 for the upgraded one and a 4 for the unupgraded one. And it goes so on throughout the 3 testings of this test. The second one was from 50 centimeters, and they both increased, but the upgraded one was still less than the unupgraded one. And at the end, the third trial, which was 60 centimeters, the upgraded one barely moved, and the unupgraded one moved by quite a bit. how willing are players to change?
It depends on the player. A lot of them are very set in their ways. They're not willing to accept any sort of tips as far as changing their batting stance, the gloves they use. But a lot other players are willing to try anything and feel like they're struggling, whether it's getting a bigger glove, a smaller glove, trying a different sort of batting glove, a different bat. So it depends on the player. But yeah, there's a lot of baseball is based on guys constantly changing, trying to find the right comfort level.
Yep.
The ball is so heavy. The ball is falling or is it the bat's falling? Oh my god. I'm not catching that. It's both. There we go. Just don't touch it. Just don't touch it. I'll hit another one. Farther. Farther? You're not using.
Now go.